Okay, well, we haven't done one of these in a while. Uh, I'm gonna have to talk louder because of the mask. You probably can't hear me, but we haven't really done one of these in a while, and I thought, why not just do one? I have better lighting, as you can obviously tell. Um, and yeah, I just want to talk about a few things. Mainly what's been going on with my court things. I know some of you are probably pretty interested in that, so we'll go over that. I also took the lenses out of the mask because they were getting fogged up and they were cracked anyway. And I'm getting a new mask anyway, so that's why you can probably see my eyes. Um, Gotta make sure this isn't full and then look fucking retarded. Anyway, so let's talk about my court thing. Actually, let me get a mic. Give me a second. Probably should have planned this out a little bit better. Okay, let me slide over here, take the mask off. Okay, you guys probably should hear me a lot better now. Or at least I'm hoping you'll hear me better now. That's kind of looks stupid. Let me, never mind. Sorry, just adjusting things because this costume is pretty uncomfortable. Believe it or not. Anyway, what is going on with the court thing? This is something I want to mention, mainly because it's over with. It's like 99.9% over with, so I think I can talk about it now. So fuck, this all started because I made a joke in school, and I don't really remember what the joke was because it's been so fucking long. This shit went down in December, and it just recently, like, kind of concluded. And it was mainly postponed to the whole coronavirus thing and all that. So, what really happened with the court thing was I made a joke in school. Now, this joke was about the SCP Foundation or something, and some kid thought I was threatening his family. So he went down to the office and he said, "This, creeps are threatening my family." And then, so he said, "I'm threatening his family," and they called me down there. And I kind of knew they were gonna call me down there when he left, because he was all pissed off, and I was like, okay, but I didn't know it was really gonna go this fucking far. I thought it would just be like, okay, you're getting suspended for a day, and that's it. So he brings me down, or they call me down to the office, and I'm going down there, and I'm expecting to get bitched out by my mom, and go home for the day, and that's gonna be it. Goddamn, I wish that was all that happened. So I go down there, and they hit me with so much bullshit, I get stunned. It was like getting hit with a fucking stun gun. It was like getting hit with a fucking bullshit stun gun. Has anybody ever just said so much bullshit to you? Like, so much shit that's not even true that you just don't know what to say? Well, that's what happened to me. So I was back there, and I was just... Can you fucking stop? I'll wait. I'll wait. Okay, so they hit me with so much bullshit that I kind of just got, stunned for a minute. I didn't know what to say. And everybody's saying, "Creeps, or what is this bullshit they hit you with?" Now, let me tell you. Do I have any viewers? Where do you find... Oh, I have one viewer. So I'm going to say the amount of bullshit that they hit me with. Number one, I went down there, and they were all like, Yeah, so it says here that you want to drive the creeper mobile, drive your tank, which you know what the tank is. We call it the creeper mobile now. I don't know if I cleared that up in any videos recently. Anyway, we call it the creeper mobile because it has a creeper face on it. And they said, so you want to drive this tank to school, shoot up the school, drive this tank to this kid's house, climb through his window with an MFT assault rifle, and kill his family, drive to Detroit, commit war crimes, drive back to your house. And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck just happened? And before I can get another word in, I'm like, wait. And then they're like, so do you have a rocket launcher or a suicide vest in your garage? And I'm like, who the fuck do these people think I am? Osama bin Laden? Like, Jesus fuck, I don't have a rocket launcher and a suicide vest in my garage. So they're like, we're going to have to call the police for this. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I mean, I was so stunned at this point because of the shit that they were pulling. I didn't know what to say. Now, let me say this prior. Let me say this. Prior to this whole thing, I made a joke in school saying, man, I could fucking drop a pencil and they'll say I'm trying to commit war crimes. And that's basically what fucking happened. So I'm sitting there and they call the police. My mom comes and picks me up and I went home. Right? Nothing really happened. They called us and they said, well, we're going to have to come over to do an investigation, which, I mean, is, reasonable. Um, you know what I mean? Because if somebody claims to show up to school, I didn't. I don't know how the fuck they got that. I never said anything about shooting up a school, so I don't know what, what went down with that. So they basically said, yeah, we're going to have to come and do an investigation and all this. So weeks go by, right? Now, if I really did want to shoot up the school, if I somehow had the capacity to, if I somehow had all these weapons that I supposedly had, according to the school, don't you think I would have done it before the fucking police came like 2 weeks later? Like, this whole thing is so fucking stupid. Anyway, they come like 2 weeks later and they search the house. They obviously didn't find any guns because I don't own any guns. Um, I don't own a rocket launcher. I never have owned a rocket launcher. They came in and they saw the creeper mobile, and I'm like, "That's the tank," and they were laughing at it because it's so fucking stupid. Um, and this whole thing, and they were like, "Yeah, nothing's gonna come of this." So I'm thinking, okay, it's over, it's done with, right? And then we end up getting a call about maybe a month later saying that they're pressing charges, that the school's pressing charges. So I don't really know why they pressed charges or how they could have pressed charges, but anyway, so this goes into the actual court thing. So we arrive at the courthouse and they're saying I attempted to throw a Molotov cocktail down the school hallway and I attempted to bring an MFT assault rifle to school and all this shit, and that I was and I threatened to put somebody's family in a gulag because I have the fucking resources to fly somebody out to the gulag. I have barely enough resources to fucking build another creeper mobile, yet fly somebody's parents out to the fucking gulag. I don't even know. So they basically were giving me all this bullshit. Once again, I was fucking stunned. So I didn't really know what to say besides I didn't fucking say anything. Or I was like, I didn't do anything. I didn't say none of this. And they were, and you know what I mean? So we ended up getting an attorney and all this shit. And long story short, nothing fucking happened for a while. They put me under house restriction, which means I can't leave the house. And I haven't left the house for the whole fucking summer. Which means I really can't hang out with friends or, do anything like that. So, yeah, I wasn't able to do any CHO stuff. I wasn't able to do any hunt videos like I planned because of the house restriction. Although I did upload one, but that was kind of been saved for a little while, the rake video. And I'm working on part 2 at the moment. I'm waiting for some people to come over, and we're going to work on part 2. So that should be coming out fairly shortly. Hopefully, if everything goes according to plan. And yeah, and right now you're probably wondering what's going on now. Well, I honestly don't know completely. I am on a house restriction for 1 more month, and then I'm on probation, I believe, for 5 months or 4.5 months or something like that. Because it's so fucking stupid. This whole thing, I shouldn't even be on probation. I literally didn't even fucking do anything. So, yeah, I don't know. That's really what's going on with the court thing. Not too much. Let me take this mask off because it's getting kind of hot. So I'm just going to put that up there. I hope you guys could actually hear me well with this. Give me a minute. Let me get my glasses. This thing is hot. Okay, yeah, I'm out of that. Oh shit, I almost revealed my face there for a second. That wouldn't have been good. Let me get some tape for the webcam so I can lift it back up. Sorry, I should have done this shit before. Okay, we don't have any more tape for some reason. Probably used it all on the Creeper Mobile. So yeah, I don't really have any more tape, unfortunately. So it's gonna have to be down like this. So I hope you enjoy that view of the ceiling. If you have any questions for me, just leave them in the chat box, I guess. Another thing I wanted to talk about is actually the hunt videos that are going to be coming out. So basically, I have one hunt video. I actually have a couple hunt videos planned. The first one is the Hunt for the Rake Part 2, which will be coming out, I want to say, in a month or so. I really don't know when. It really depends on how many people come over. And this video is going to be, I'm trying to do more editing. I've actually downloaded editing software. So I'm trying to do more editing and stuff like that in my videos, and just overall make them better quality. As you can see, I got better lighting and all that. So yeah, I have better lighting now. And, that's really it. Just better lighting. That's all we really got stepped up. We kind of have a facility, sort of. It's not finished yet. It still needs to be painted and everything. But it'll do for the video that I have planned. And yeah, that's really it. Another hunt video I come out is for the Michigan Melonheads, and it's going to be the first episode of a series called Paranormal America, where I go to each state and investigate some kind of urban legend. Now, don't expect these to come out like every fucking week, obviously. I'll probably only make a few a year. So yeah, we're going for the Melonheads, and then next, we're not going in like any alphabetical order or anything. We're just going to the states closest to mine and moving our way out, kind of. So the next one will be going to Kentucky, which is kind of jumping a few states, but whatever. And then we're gonna go to Kentucky and look for the Poplick monster. I kind of already recorded that, but I ended up deleting it because it wasn't filmed good and I didn't have my equipment and stuff. And this series will be me and just a few other friends. We're not going to really be bringing any MTFs or anything like that.
It'll just be me and a few other friends. So yeah, look forward to that coming out soon. Everything's really stepping up, production value up, people up, our dicks up, everything's going up. So yeah, that's really it. I'm working on a mobile base. I'll make a video of that when I'm done with it for sure. And that'll attach onto the back of the tank or creeper mobile or whatever you want to call it. That'll attach onto the back of there, and you'll pull it. It's basically going to be like a moving facility. It's going to be pretty big. So yeah. Let's just put on some non-copyright music so I don't get copyright striked again, because that wasn't fun. I'll grab my phone. I don't know what's going on with this phone. It just decided to take a shit. It was charging, so I hope that it will turn on. If you didn't know, I broke my other phone and then I got a new phone. I wasn't going to record with it because the camera quality was so bad, and then I lost that. So that's not, I guess, relevant, but I'm recording the hunt video on this older phone that I have. So we'll see how that goes. Now, the internet might cut out because it likes to fucking do that when the phone dies. The internet likes to just take a giant fucking shit on me and not work. So hopefully it won't do that. I don't have anything to set this on. Fuck. I don't know how I'm going to do this. So we're going to listen to some Forest Chill Lo-Fi. I hope I don't get, I forgot what they do if you play somebody else's video, but all respects to the Bootleg Boy 2. Seriously, thank you for uploading this. I'm going to say all that again in case you didn't hear me. If you want to listen to this by yourself, it is by the Bootleg Boy. It has 4.2 million views. It's Forest Chill. So yeah. Just hold on with me for a second. Enjoy. Oh shit, sorry, I don't know how long that's been out for. Sorry, I told you that the internet sometimes takes a shit. It should be on any minute now. Here it goes. It's nice doing these once in a while. I don't know how good that audio quality is. I'm sorry if it's kind of poor. Don't have a good microphone yet. Oh, sorry. They're really bad. Allergies makes me cough a lot. I promise it's not COVID. Did it take a shit again? Oh no.
School goes off, and whether it happens here, or even here,
Am I the only one that when they see these back to school shit, like get a PTSD flashback or some shit? I swear to God, I see like these back to school things, and it just fills me with the most anxiety and dread like I have ever felt. It is horrible. And I remember seeing that shit when I was a kid. It would say, "Come to Kohl's to get your back to school shit," and I'd be having fucking Vietnam flashbacks on the couch, fucking having a seizure and shit. It was, oh my God. I don't really like the school system for multiple reasons. Number one, I just feel like teachers don't really want to teach, and that is probably one of the worst parts about the school system. Number two, they are so under budget and funded. I remember this one time they had a school, they were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing this virtual reality thing." And I'm like, "Oh shit, this is actually pretty cool." And it was about like alcohol and drugs and stuff, and they were talking about what it's like to be high, or what it's like to be drunk, or what it's like to do fucking crystal meth. And so what they would do is, I'm thinking, it's gonna be a virtuality thing, and I was like, oh, I wonder, because at this point in time, I never smoked or drank or anything. I don't like drinking, to be honest. I don't like the feeling. I don't like the burning. To me, it's just not worth it, because you got to put up with the burning and the awful taste of alcohol. I don't like alcohol at all. I don't like the taste, the texture, the feeling, the buzz. I hate all of it. It's just, first time I drank and actually got drunk, I hated it. Second time, I hated it. And then the third and final time, I hated it, and I just won't do it and do it again. I've had bad experiences. The first time, it was I just was really pissed off. I was at my friend's house, and I just felt like fucking beating the shit out of somebody, and I didn't like it. I'm not a violent person. I don't like violence. I don't want to hurt anybody, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So when I was there, I was just like, oh my God, I just didn't like it. But at the moment, I was also crossed too a little bit. So I don't know. I did not like it at all. It was horrible. I'll never do it again. That's what I said. Then the second time, I was like, I'd give it another shot. Second time, I fucking couldn't walk. I just kept falling over and shit. and I was like, I don't like this. And it took me like a full fucking hour to get from the basement up to my room, where I finally just sat there. And I kind of enjoyed it when I was just laying down, but oh my God, I did not like it at all. And then the third time wasn't as bad, but I didn't like the, walking around with it and stumbling and shit. I didn't like that. But anyway, so what they did was they gave us these goggles, which they weren't VR goggles. They were just these warped goggles. And they were like, this is what it's like to be drunk. And all of it was it just made your vision all warpy. And that, I'm telling you right now, that's not what it's like to be drunk. At least for me, that's not what it was like. My vision wasn't all well, it kind of was, but it wasn't to the extent that they did. And then they had you put on this kaleidoscope type thing, and they said, oh, this is what it's like to smoke weed. That's not what it's like to smoke weed at all. If I had to explain what it would be like to smoke weed for me, it'd be like shrooms, I guess, for a normal person. My tolerance for weed is non-existent. Same thing with alcohol. I take 3 shots, I'm hammered, like done. Oh my God, but yeah, I didn't like any of the alcohol experience. I hated all of it. I much more prefer weed or cannabis over alcohol, like way much more. Because when you're on weed, you're all happy and you're chill, and you know what I mean. You're not all you don't get violent. I've never ever seen anybody get violent on weed. On alcohol, I've seen somebody fucking throw somebody through a table when they got drunk. I was at my one of my friend's house. I didn't drink at this point, but they got drunk and they threw somebody through a fucking table, and I was high at the time. I was laughing my ass off, but I wasn't laughing at that. The thing with weed, especially when I first started smoking, was I would laugh at the stupidest shit. Like, my friend would be like, you want to hear a joke? And I'd be like, yeah. And he'd like, joke. And I'd fucking die. I'd be on the fucking ground rolling around laughing. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. Much better when on weed. Recently my tolerance has been getting used to it. So I stopped for about 2 months now, I think. So yeah, I don't plan on smoking anytime soon. I'm trying to go for 6 or 7 months and then do it again and see what happens. The last weed I smoked wasn't that good. But I prefer weed that will make you happy and stuff like that. I don't like the feel good weed, I guess you would call it, like the weed that makes your body feel good. Like, I like it, but I much prefer the shit when I'm tripping sack. You know what I mean? And by that, I'll put on like stuff like this, like we're listening to now, and I'll just be having a good ass time chilling. So maybe at some point I might do like a smoke and chill type thing, but I don't know. But again, if we're going back to the topic of what it's like if you've never smoked before, for me, and I wouldn't take mine because this is very rare, I've heard. Not a lot of people have like weed experiences like I do. Really, it just I don't know how to explain it. Like, my vision changes. It's not no kaleidoscope shit, I'm telling you that right now. But like, if you ever seen Minecraft shaders, like a really good shader pack, that's how I see everything. It's like Minecraft shaders. It's great. And I just laugh at stupid shit. When me and my friends get high, we do some stupid shit. One of my friends started jumping out into traffic at one point. So that was fun. We had to pull him back. I remember this time, me and my friend were walking down the street, me and my 2 friends, and he said, "Is that a medical marijuana bottle?" And there is 2.5 grams in there, and I smoked that shit, and I swear to God, oh my God, that was probably the best shit I've ever smoked. But anyway, let's get on with the rest of the music. So that's probably the best shit I've ever smoked, was right then. Okay, so let's talk about something else. I'll talk about the first time I smoked. The very, very first time. Now, the first time, I didn't really know how to take it. Right? I didn't like it, but at the same time, I didn't not like it. I remember it was me and my two other friends who we'll call Jake and Jimmy. Right. So we went to Jimmy's house. Me and Jake went to Jimmy's house, and Jake the entire time was all like, "Hey man, we got this weed vape, and you want to hit it?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know about that, because at the time, all throughout school we were always taught like, oh, weed is bad, and you do weed, and the next day you're doing fucking crystal meth and sucking dick for crack on the street, and so, I was kind of hesitant, but I was like, why the fuck not? We got nothing else to do today, so I'll try it. And we went to Jimmy's house, and this was Jimmy's dad's clear, and Jimmy brings out this clear, and Jake hits it, and he fucking rips this shit, and he blows it out. And he's laughing his ass off. And I'm like, well, they're having a good time. I might as well try it. And I hit it, and nothing's really happening. So we start stepping down the stairs, and I start to kind of feel it, like the feel-good sensation, the euphoric, I guess. And, I'm like, okay, this is going on. And we're walking down the street, and it fucking hits me like a fucking semi-truck. And I start, and I'm like, I go, ah! I start fucking having a seizure, laughing my fucking ass off. People think I'm having a fucking stroke over here, and again, Jimmy's like, oh my god, he's high as shit. Because I smoked one time before that, but I didn't inhale it. I blew it out, and I'm like, oh yeah, weed doesn't do anything, so I'm gonna hit it like 80 times, and I hit it a good like 10, 15 times, and when this shit hit me, oh my god, I was so tripping out, and I was like fucking stumbling down the street laughing, and everyone's fucking looking at us. Literally everybody's looking at us, and they're like, man, you gotta act straight, and I'm just fucking sitting there laughing, and I'm not fucking stopping. And I cannot take it. And if fucking Jake is doing some dumbass shit, saying some stupid shit and laughing, and it just keeps me going. And Jimmy's like, man, you gotta fucking stop it. He's gonna get us caught. So you end up going to the school, Pearline, and we end up chilling there. And I just remember being on the swings and just thinking about all this shit. I can't remember what I was thinking about. I just remember thinking about all this shit. Like, I don't know. It was... I liked it, but I didn't know really how to take it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was kind of cool.
The story of a pair of lungs that smoked as a team and never grew.
So yeah, I listen to this when I'm high a lot. If you got one, why not spark it up? You know what I mean? Right now. Unfortunately, I don't have any. Okay, so it's been almost an hour. I'm gonna end it here. I have a lot of stories I could tell, but I'm getting kind of tired, and it's like 5:48 in the morning, so it's a perfect time to go to sleep. My sleep schedule is very fucked up. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go to sleep right now. So I'll see you guys in the next video. I really hope I don't get copyright striked for this shit. Really hope I don't. Okay, I'll see you guys. Remember to check in for oh shit, what the fuck? Remember to check in for what was it? The fucking, oh my god, I'm so tired. The fucking hell, you know what I'm talking about, the hunt video. Jesus Christ, I can't talk. Anyway, remember to tune in for the hunt video. That'll be coming in out about a month or so. I'm going to try to release part 3 around Halloween time. However, I don't know. That won't be the Halloween special. I don't know what the Halloween special is going to be because it's just August 9th. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.